Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is February the 5th, 2021. We're going to give you all the price prediction update for Apple stock. We're going to see whether or not this particular market is going to continue to make all-time highs, and what better way to do it than by making it unconfusing. We're going to give you all the prediction based off price bars and volume. If you guys haven't realized, the market moves by a market specialist. And it is his function, his job, to make sure that he creates a market. That simply means that he needs to bring the buyers and the sellers together to agree on one price. And he makes his money based off the spread that he creates between those who are willing to buy and those who are willing to sell. That's it. So once you're able to follow and interpret what he lays down on the price chart, you're actually able to get in a position. And that is something that we show you all here on this channel. So if you guys appreciate it, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe, tap that bell so you are updated whenever we post our videos here on this medium. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started real quick in the market for Apple. So the last time we did our video in Apple was on the 25th of January 2021. You can go back, check it out. It is in our Apple playlist of where we keep track of what we talked about on our videos. Okay, so you can see on that particular day, we expected the market in Apple to continue to see strength, right? We anticipated the market in Apple to continue to move higher in price. And immediately following that prediction, going into the next week, Apple had earnings. Apple made all-time highs. Now the question is, can we still see the market in Apple continue to make higher movement? Because we identified on our last video that $138, $139 is restriction, right? And based off the price action from the last 3 weeks, including this current weekly price bar, lets us know that the strength is still here in the market in Stellar. I mean, not in Stellar, but in Apple, that the market is still anticipating to see higher price. That's it. So actually, our prediction that we created on the 25th of January is still in play. We're still expecting the market in Apple to continue to go higher in price. I'm not sure on where we said that we would TP out at on our last video. So if you guys remember that, leave us a comment in the comment section of where we said we will TP out at. But literally, this $150 area for Apple definitely look like it's going to be tagged out sometime in 2021. Based on what we're seeing over the last couple of trading days. I mean, the volume that came through last week for Apple, right, has been higher. It's been above average than what we've been accustomed to over the last couple of weekly price bars. I mean, look at this. This has been the average volume in Apple, right? That particular week, the week of January the 25th, 2021, it was higher. And look at the current market sentiment now. We're closing higher on the current weekly price bar. So there's still a lot of demand here in the market in Apple. It's just that simple. And one thing that we're not going to do, we're not going to buck the trend unless we see a trend about to change. And this current trend in Apple, it is in a higher uptrend. So we're definitely expecting the market in Apple to break this restriction area again, right there around 138. And then once that occurs, $138 is going to be support. We'll have to see the market hold support there going forward in order for us to resume to higher price. Okay, that is the bag holder right there, $138. But for the most part, we're not going to alter or change our prediction in Apple. As a matter of fact, we're going to continue to expect the price to go higher. Now, instead of playing this on the weekly time frame, I'm going to change it to the daily. Okay, so we did it on the 25th of January, so I'm gonna move this over to the 25th of January. You know what, I'm just keep it on the weekly. We'll just keep it here on the weekly, and once the market continues to see the higher price, we'll go ahead and alter the market, or we'll change our forecast. So we'll keep it on the weekly. So basically, we're still expecting the market in Apple to go higher in price. Okay, Video is very short, simple. We're not going to alter the prediction. It's pretty much the same, and hopefully we were able to address why we're not going to change our prediction of Apple going higher in price, because we need to make sure we're in position, and it's not meant to be confusing. Be careful of those individuals who show you price charts that is confusing, and they speak in a language that is hard to understand. They use fractals and exponential moving averages and stochastics and MACDs, and it's ridiculous. Be wary of those individuals, because as you can see, our chart is clean. The market is clean. The more crowded a market gets, the more confused individuals are, and they don't know how to shop. The less you have on your chart, the better you are, because you are pushing that confusion out the way, and you can see precisely, clearly, what the trap is doing. And we're in position. So what are your thoughts? What do you all see in the market for Apple? Do you think the market's going to continue to go higher? You might see something totally different that we haven't seen, and we definitely value that. Let us know if you see anything different on the chart for Apple. Leave us a comment in the comment section, and that's it. Make sure you're in position. Make sure you maintain a profitability. Now, trade different.